Hi everybody. So this presentation is basically how to buy the CEL token if you want to, or buy your stablecoins like USDC or True Great British Pound. And the reason you want to buy these and save them with Celsius or Crypto.com or any other app which allows you to stake is because you get huge interest rates compared to your bank. So basically, going to go through the step-by-step process on buying each coin, where to buy it, and how to send it from wallet to wallet. Our next slide. So the three apps you'll need for the full process is Crypto.com app, the Liquid Pro app, and Celsius Network app as well. I've got referral codes that you can use if you want to, if you don't have them already. So Crypto.com is basically the one-stop shop for most cryptos. You can go there and buy them. I don't recommend selling in the app, but I do advise buying if you're a beginner. Otherwise, use exchanges, and that's the best place to get your stable coins, basically. Liquid Pro, so that's an exchange where you can buy the CEL token along with many other different cryptos. And then the Celsius Network app is where you can store your CEL token, store your stable coins, and get interest. The Celsius Network app for me is my favourite one. You get up to 12% interest on your stable coins, or you can get a higher rate at 15.8%, but paid in CEL token. However, that's not available for US customers. So just before we go through that process, just for people who are new into crypto and don't really know much about it or the tips that you need to be aware of. So when you're sending crypto from one wallet to another, you need to make sure you double, triple check your wallet address every single time. Because if you do make a mistake or you copy and paste the wrong address, there's a good chance you can lose that digital asset forever. So always make sure. However, if you use Coinbase or Coinbase Pro, they do actually change your address every time digital assets go in or out of your wallet. It's one of their security measures. So if you sometimes pull an address out, put it in somewhere else, then you go back and it's changed, don't worry, because the system does memorize the previous addresses, so it should be okay. So this presentation only includes buying crypto and storing it with Celsius Network. If you want to hold it elsewhere, there's other options. Try not to leave it on an exchange unless you're staking. The reason for that is exchanges have the worst security compared to having a hot wallet or a cold wallet, or using somebody like Celsius Network or Crypto.com's own wallet as well. So if you get a hot wallet, you basically get your own private keys. It's always connected to the internet, and the only person who can access that wallet is yourself. But obviously, it's connected to the internet, so it is anything online is obviously available for hackers to try and hack, but it is quite difficult. It's not very common anymore. Or you can get what's called a cold wallet. It's basically, if you check the Ledger Nano S online, it's a good example. Basically, you plug it into your computer or your phone, and you send your crypto to your cold wallet. And once it's pulled out of the computer, that's it. There's no internet connection, so it's like basically unhackable. Nobody can access it until you put it back in your computer. Obviously, the risk is then if you lose your private keys for the cold wallet or you lose your cold wallet, then obviously you've lost all of your money as well. So be careful. And just a final reminder, make sure you know where your private keys are. Don't ever tell anybody unless maybe you're quite old and you want to hand down your value to a grandchild or a son or a daughter, then you might need to do that. But usually you can just send them to their wallet anyway. But yeah, don't lose them. So let's go through the step-by-step process. So how to top up your Crypto.com app with GBP. So obviously if you're in the US, you'll use dollars. If you're in Europe, you'll use euros. For me, I can top it up with pounds because I'm a UK customer. So what you want to do is go into your app and just click on the accounts at the bottom, start there. If you want to go on your fiat wallet, click on your fiat wallet. That'll bring up, for the first time, it'll bring up an option, what currency do you want to top up or use. Obviously, if you're from Britain, use the pounds. Go on transfer, and then Down here, British pound. It'll basically give you two options. You can either top it up with your debit card, but there's usually a 3.5% fee for using that in crypto. Currently, Crypto.com are covering that cost, but if they aren't in the future, you obviously want to use a method that's free. So in that case, you click to top up with a bank transfer. If you just scroll down, obviously I'm at the top here, that'll just give you all the different details to put into your bank to send the money over. When you do that for the first time, it can take up to 4 days, so I would test it out with like £20, so you don't panic. And then once it's happened once, it's usually relatively quick, like maybe an hour. But yeah, it can take a long time for the first time you do it. So you've got your money in, and we're going to go through how to get your stable coins and save them with Celsius Network. So once you've got your money, all you need to do is click on the buy crypto, and then just search for what you want to buy. It's a huge list on crypto.com. So it brings up a list. Go into the search bar, type true. That'll bring up all the current true stable coins. As you can see, they've also got the Australian dollar and Canadian dollar. So Celsius Network and Crypto.com both allow to earn interest on these stable coins. Obviously, I'm picking true Great British Pounds. And it's as simple as just typing in the number and press buy. Because it's a stable coin, it's 1 for 1. So if you have £20, you get 20 TGBP in return. One thing to note, doesn't really matter for stable coins, but if you're buying Bitcoin or Ethereum, in the top right you've got a timer. Now the reason there's a timer is because in the background they're going to go buy your crypto for you. So you're not getting a limit order, you're getting a market order. Market and limit orders are discussed in my other video about basics for trading. But basically, if you're going to buy £10,000 worth of Bitcoin, it'll shoot up a sales order list. So you might not get the price that's being guaranteed on screen, which is why you've got a timer, because it locks it in for that. It's figured out what it's going to get. You've only got 10 seconds to basically confirm it. Obviously, with a stablecoin, you don't need to worry about the value changing. It's 1 for 1. So once you've bought that, you want to send it to the Celsius Network. So you go into your crypto wallet and go into True GBP, and that's where it is. You can see it in there. So once you know where it is, you want to go to the place you're going to send it to. So open up your Celsius Network app. As you can see, I've already been earning interest, and I've got some crypto in there. Obviously hiding some of it. Basically, click on the home screen, deposit coins. Ethereum always pops up first. So just click on the drop down button here and type in true again. Choose your currency, true GBP. And then what you want to do, once you've got the address, copy. Whatever you do, do not take a photo of mine, the QR code, because you'll send it to me. Make sure you get your own code. I mean, I don't mind £3, but I'm not here to take your money. Right, so now that you've got your code copied, go back to crypto.com in your True Great British Pounds wallet, and you want to click on the withdraw option. Brings up the next screen. Click on your external wallet, and basically you need to set up a new wallet. So add wallet address, paste in the address, and put the name Celsius Network TGBP. You know exactly what it is, because the more addresses you use, the longer your list will get. Needs to be clear. Once you'll get an email confirmation to confirm the new address. Once that's confirmed, go into your app and just click there, withdraw TGBP. Type in how much you want to do. Press withdraw, then they'll send you another email confirmation. You just need to confirm it. Once you've confirmed it, it goes. There's a £1 charge for any transaction coming out of the Crypto.com app. So whether it's £10, £100, £1,000, it'll just be £1 when you take it out. So obviously, the more money you send, the lower that impact is on how much money you're losing. Obviously, if you're sending £20, you're losing like 0.5% of your money. So that's very quickly how you get your stable coins at Crypto.com and how you get them to the Celsius Network app. It's up to you who you save with. They both provide interest rates. The benefit with Celsius Network for me is that you can earn in Celsius in CEL token at a higher rate at 15.8%. So if you want to buy the CEL token, so that's just the two reasons you'd buy it. One is you're buying it for a long-term investment because it's looking like a really good coin that's going to go up in value, in my opinion. That's not financial advice. I've done my research. I suggest you do some too. And the second reason is if you want to earn the higher interest rate with the Celsius app, you need to have 15% of your wallet balance as CEL token. So if you're going to save £1,000 and you want to get 15% interest rate, you need to have £150 worth of CEL token in their wallet. So this time, what you're going to do is rather than buy the True Great British Pound stablecoin straight off, you're going to buy the USDC coin. Now the reason for that is in Liquid Pro, you buy the CEL token there with USDC. You can also buy it with Ethereum, and you can also buy it with Bitcoin. But I prefer going this route because you're not at risk of volatility. And when you buy it with Crypto.com, when you buy the dollar coin, you're actually still getting it on a one-for-one basis. I think the exchange rate they give you is like 1 pence off the official exchange rate online. So it's really good. So buy crypto once you've got your funds in again. This time, you're going to search for the USDC. There it is there. Click on the little arrow here. And then just figure out how many dollars you want. You want 1,300 if you're putting £1,000 in. Once you've done that, click buy. They're in there. Now we're going to do the same as we did last time. Where you want to send your tokens to, you need to go get the deposit address. So you want to open up Liquid Pro, go to your funds, and see down there as a USDC coin sign. And what you want to do is click deposit, get the address. Again, don't scan my code because you'll send them to my wallet. Make sure you scan your own. Be careful with that if you're new to crypto. Copy the address. Go back to Crypto.com, USDC wallet. Click withdraw and do the exact same process. Add in the new address, give it a name, Liquid Pro USDC. Do the confirmation, then send your crypto across. So once you're back, this time in Liquid, you're going to click on Markets. So your funds have landed, and you want to go to the CEL USDC pairing. Now I've skipped the market screen just for ease. You want to do a market order if you're not experienced. You can do a limit order, but it's usually not gonna happen straight away. So do a market order and put in how many you want. It'll tell you if you've got enough in your funds. Click review and just buy them. Once you've bought them, this time same process but for a different coin. You've got your CEL tokens. Go to the CEL app. This time deposit coins. Starts with Ethereum, always does. Click on the arrow, choose the CEL token, copy the address, go back to Liquid Pro. Funds. This time you're going into your CEL funds, that's the coin you're using. Withdraw, put the address in, and they'll send you email confirmation again to confirm it and save the address. So that's a pretty good feature of Liquid and Crypto.com. They always allow you to whitelist the addresses for future reference. And click next. And then once you've done that, that'll send to your Celsius Network app. You'll start earning interest. Just a little note on wallet addresses with Liquid Pro. Do take note of the emails they send you, because I've had it happen before where I almost missed that they were changing their wallet addresses. It was only because a friend mentioned it to me. So if my friend didn't mention it, I'd have probably ended up at some point in time missing the cutoff for changing my wallet addresses, and I'd have probably lost some of my crypto. So if you get emails from Crypto.com, Liquid Pro, CEL app, any exchange that you use, always make sure you have a quick read through it just to make sure it's not something like wallet addresses being changed. And we're done. Happy saving.